some kitchen renders feel expensive. First of all, we're trying to make this render look a little bit more luxurious, making it look a lot more realistic in a sense of adding detail, using the correct type of lighting, you know, all those things matter. So first of all, you don't want to start off with a flat lighting. It's even lighting. You'll see that everything kind of looks a little bit more flat. Yes, there's a little bit more contrast here, so we are lucky with the depths of the scene and everything, but overall this is a lot more flat. So what I would recommend first of all is getting an HDRI. Now HDRI you can get from basically any 3D website. For instance, this one I got from Polyheaven, so you can go and check that out. If you want to, it's going to give you a lot more realistic lighting, since it's working off of a real life image of a place. So you'll see when I pop this in, the reflections are a lot more realistic. It kind of works off the fall off of the light is a lot better as well. So that would be tip number 1. Tip number 2 is working on imperfections. So we see here we have this marble tile, we have a little bit of imperfections, we've got a bevel on the edges, and this kind of goes for everything you'll see. This will make so that everything isn't uniformly 3D, giving that 3D look, you know. So you'll see there's a small bevel on the edges, and basically everything here we do have a small bevel going on, which kind of just gives a little bit more imperfections. And then obviously having this roughness variance on the floor kind of makes a very nice effect of giving, you know, a little bit more rough areas there and a little bit more reflective areas there, which gives a nice sense of realism. The third trick is to add extra lights, ambient lights, and things that kind of just fill the scene, you know. This would be, I guess you can call it kind of like coloring with lights, which is quite nice, or painting with lights, which is quite nice. So see, we can add go here into our settings. You'll see we have the ceiling lights that automatically kind of makes the scene fuller. It makes it look more alive. Obviously you've got more reflections going on over there. And then also we can add our ambient lighting. So this is just more lights, you know, this is filling the scene, it's making it pop a little bit more. It's giving a lot more contrast from the foreground to the background. Obviously that's a little bit more white grayed out. Then we have this beautiful warmish color coming in, which is quite nice. And yeah, that's basically all 3 tips. And for a bonus tip, you guys can make scenes and stuff look a lot more, for instance, if you're doing animation, a lot more luxurious, is having slow camera movements. So if you look at this, you'll see the camera movement is quite slow. Having it slower is giving you like a sense of a more premium product, more premium animation. And with that, we're closing off. That was the bonus tip, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.